Hello and welcome to Singapore, where today it's hot and sunny. It's 33 degrees at the moment, and with the humidity, it feels like 39 degrees. So it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's been like this pretty much all day. The sun is high in the sky, shining directly downwards. I want to tell you a story about the Singapore weather and what it's like to walk and hike outside here. First of all, you need to know that there are basically three kinds of weather. It's either hot and sunny, it's either wet, hot and sunny, and it's usually wet, hot, humid and sunny, especially when there's been a lot of rain. So there's not much variation there, and it's always difficult when you go out to be protected in the sun. So my usual kit for going out are basically made up of three things. I've got this bandana type head cap, this buff that I wear around my neck, and these arm sleeves that protect my forearms and upper arms here. I usually wear those things and they do a reasonably good job. But a couple of weeks ago I was out on a hike from the west to the east coasts in Singapore. Took me 2 days to do that. Stayed overnight in the city centre, about 58 kilometres in all, and on the second day in particular it was very hot and very sunny. I was walking in a part of Singapore where there was very little shade, and I got sunburnt badly. As you can see, my neck was torn up pretty badly, and this protective gear just wasn't good enough. Now you're probably thinking, hold on a moment, I've been hiking and walking for over 30 years now, and so you'd think I'd know a thing or two about being outside and protecting myself. So I'd know about safety, and I'd know about the right kind of gear to carry, and that I should really know what to do when I'm outside exposed to the elements. But it just goes to show you that in some cases experience can be a rather bad taskmaster and not a very good teacher at all. I think that in my case there's a tendency for me to get a little careless at times, maybe just a little lazy, and hey, you know, when you get complacent, you tend to cut corners, you tend to think that everything is going to be okay. What seems to be most important is just getting something done, and that's certainly what was at the top of my mind when I went on my walk a couple of weeks ago. I just wanted to get started and didn't pay perhaps as much attention as I needed to on being prepared. So I think that after a day of walking, all of this stuff got really wet with perspiration and just too many moving parts. This cap wasn't good enough. This buff really didn't work anymore. These arm sleeves were good, but they kind of like don't give me full protection, especially for my fingers here, and they ended up getting burnt as well. So let's take these off. I'm not going to use these anymore. So after some consideration and some research, I decided to throw this stuff away and invest in a proper UV jacket that will protect my head, neck, arms and body. This is the OK Sunny UV protection jacket. it's made from 100% nylon. It has an ultraviolet protection rating of 50 plus, which means that only 2% of harmful sunlight rays can penetrate this material. It's got an integrated cap and a little sort of visor at the front here, and inside there are two very useful pockets, and I think that this is going to be the solution to all of my difficulties moving forward in the sun. So let me just put it on, and yeah, it's got a zip, and we'll just zip it up like that. I don't want to obscure my microphone, and it's got a very useful hood like this. There we are with the visor. Right, there we go. It's lightweight, and so far I've been using it on my walks and hikes in Singapore, and it's given me fantastic, absolutely fantastic 100% protection from the sun. Perhaps on the downside a little bit is that yeah, if you're out for a long time wearing one of these, it does get hot, but there is some ventilation in the back, so that might help. There could be a problem with condensation, but I think I could overcome that because the benefits of wearing something like this far outweigh the discomfort that wearing something like this may cause. They're expensive. These are not cheap, but I think worth every dollar and cent, because I don't want to get sunburnt anymore. Now you're probably saying to me again, come on Phil, you know about UV protection. Why didn't you get one of these jackets a long time ago? Well, that's a good question, and I've seen them in the stores, and I just really haven't been motivated to do it. Maybe it was something to do with the cost of a garment like this. Maybe it was something to do with the fact that I knew that I'd get hot inside one of these, but hey, I think there are more benefits, as I say, than discomforts. In addition, this is also water resistant, and if I get caught in the shower, this might be a good thing to wear, because it will save me from getting soaked. I'll be honest, and I'll admit that I made a mistake. I got sunburnt, and I could have avoided that with a little bit more care and interest in what I was doing. But this is how we learn from our mistakes, and hopefully I won't get myself into that situation again. The way I see it, my health, our health and our well-being, these are non-negotiable, and you really can't cut corners with something like this, because I'm sure that it was something that we'll end up regretting, and something that we would have known was preventable with a little bit more, as I say, care and interest. Our health is paramount, and this is a warning to future Phil, is to take greater care, and I hope you do too. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.